Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shataria here at Chicago Branch Great Millstone, prophesizing the return of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai. You all ignorantly call him Jesus, but his true and Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. Coming at you with another lesson. But before we get started, we're going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Raka Akadash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders here at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Honors to the hopeful elect. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. Salutation to all the Akim out there pushing his word in truth and sincerity, the speckled bird, and all those whose lineage goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, healthy Barakatha, and to the Aqua, and those of you out there listening and learning, Shalom and Barakatha to you also. The title of this lesson is Sellouts on All Levels, the Conclusion. Excuse me. Sellouts on All Levels, the Conclusion. And the elder apostle Taha, he named this year 2026 the year of apostasy, agents, and sellouts. Okay, that definition of apostasy, apostasy is the abandonment or renunciation of one's religion, political belief, etc. In this case, it's a religion, the abandonment or renunciation of one's religion. And again, the elder apostle Taha, he named this year 2026 the year of apostasy, agents, and sellouts. And the title of this lesson is Sellouts on All Levels, the Conclusion. And I've been cutting them up pretty good, all right? And, the elder said that we no longer have affiliate camps, Yeah, we no longer have affiliate camps. That's because they no longer push the doctrine directly and correctly, They don't teach the doctrine in the like manner that we do. We the men here at Great Millstone from our apostles on down. They don't teach in that like manner, Let's go here first, all right? Let's go here. We'll bring this back up, We'll bring that back up. We're going to play that video today, but let's go here first. We right there. The water, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. First Maccabees, and I'm going to start at about 11, First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. So this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen. You see what I'm talking about? These people have been ordained or green lighted, so to speak, Israel, to push all manner of wickedness, basically preach this doctrine, however they want to preach it, teach however they want to teach it, And again, the elder apostle Taha, he say we no longer have affiliate camps because of this, And this just don't stop here. These people have been ordained, are green lighted on every level. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? It says, then certain other people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen. And it just don't stop at the high places or the churches, okay? But we no longer have affiliate camps. They no longer push the doctrine, again, directly or correctly. They don't teach the doctrine in the like manner that we, the men here at Great Millstone, from our apostles on down, teach it, all right? They've all signed 501c3 charters to begin with anyway, all right, Israel? They still using that name, Jeezy Rice, JC. You got a lot of camps saying that, you know, the RFD chip, that talks about that in Revelation 13th chapter is not the mark of the beast, it's something else. And you got the Sons of Thunder, you know, taking pictures with Muslims. IUIC just pushing all manner of wickedness. ISUPK in the like manner, you know, all them are not teaching the doctrine directly or correctly. Israel's of God, Brother Bowie and them. Hey, all these camps, that's why we no longer have affiliate camps, okay? All right. Where do I want to go? Right here. Let's go here. Let's get Proverbs. And let's get Proverbs 24 and 21. Okay, Israel, Proverbs 24 and 21. It says, my son, fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. And this is going into changing up the doctrine, okay? Preaching what people like for you to preach. Preaching what sounds good to you, okay? And not this truth, not the doctrine directly and correctly, okay? All right, and again, that's what they're doing, okay? And that's why we have no more affiliate camps, because we choose not to meddle with them, given to change, changing up the doctrine and shit, okay? Let's go here real quick, all right? Let's get Isaiah 8 and 20. Isaiah 8 and 20, and it says, to the law and the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. You see what I'm saying? So if they're not teaching this doctrine directly and correctly, they're in darkness. There's no light in them, all right? It is no light in them. And again, I did a lesson on these bootleg-ass pastors, okay, who done signed these 501c3 charters. It was called The Lie Hates the Truth. Okay, I did a lesson on them where they sent for 1,000 of them over there, them small hatters, pretty much trying to infiltrate the church, okay? And like I just gave you right here in that Proverbs 20, 24 and 21, meddling with the doctrine, okay? You're changing up the doctrine. It says meddle not with them, given the change, okay? Roughly paraphrasing, all right? And that's what they doing, you know? Isaiah 8 and 20. To the law and the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them, okay? You see what I'm talking about, Israel? So they're not teaching this doctrine in the like manner that we, the men here at Great Millstone, from our apostles who teach and rule well, okay, on down, are teaching the doctrine, okay? Let's go here and we'll move on. Again, I did a lesson on them, where they sent for 1,000 and saying the next 3 years they want 3,000, a million, or whatever they said. But I still say this: this is 2026, Israel, and if you are still going to the church, whatever kind of judgment Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai got for you, you need it, because the truth is not in the church, okay? Acts 7 and 48, the Lord dwelleth not in temples made with hands, okay? Roughly paraphrasing. That's Acts 7 and 48, Israel, all right? But we'll get ready to move on. Let's get this John. let's get 2 John, okay? Let's get 2 John real quick, all right? And we're going to get 2 John, Salakia. And we're going to get 2 John, oh, that's 2 Peter. And we're going to start about 7. 2 John, okay, 1 and 7. And it says, for many deceivers are entered into the world who confess not that Yahushua HaMashiach, the Anointed One, is come in the flesh. This is a deceiver and an antichrist, okay? And deceiver goes into devil, okay? Deceiver goes into devil. Devil means deceiver. And that's this so-called white man, okay? The spiritual demon Satan, this so-called white man, Esau, this is him in physical form, okay? And again, devil means deceiver. And that so-called white man, he has twisted the truth, planted lies. In fact, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, he called him the father of lies, okay? So let's keep reading. John 2 and 1. John 2, chapter 1, verse 7. For many deceivers are entered into the world who confess not that Yahweh Shai, the Anointed One, is come in the flesh. This is a deceiver and an antichrist. Look to yourselves that we lose not those things which we have wrought, but that we receive a full reward, okay? So we want to hold fast to that which is good. What's that? First is that Thessalonians 5 and 21. Prove all things. And how do we prove all? Let's get it. Let's get it, okay? Let's grab it real quick, okay? Let's grab it. Let's grab it. It says, prove all things, hold fast to that which is good. And we prove all things through what? Through the scriptures, okay? We, the men here at Great Millstone, see everything through a spiritual eye, a spiritual lens, all right? And we hold fast to that which is good, okay? Which is this doctrine, all right? Now let's jump right back in this John, okay? Let's jump right back in this John, okay? That's Peter again, Salakia. 2 John 1 and 7, all right? And it says, for many deceivers are entered into the world who confess not that Yahushua HaMashiach is come in the flesh. This is a deceiver and an antichrist. Look to yourselves that we lose not those things which we have wrought, but that we receive a full reward. Whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Hamashiach, the Anointed One, Yahushua, the Anointed One, have not God. It say, he that abideth in the doctrine of Hamashiach, Yahushua, the Anointed One, he have both the Father and the Son. So if you're teaching this doctrine in the like manner that we, the men here at Great Millstone, from our apostles who rule and teach well on down, are teaching it, then, okay, if you're teaching it in that like manner, then you have both the light of the Father, okay, Yahweh, and the Son, Yahweh Shai, okay? All right? It says, if there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not in your house, neither bid him Godspeed. For he that biddeth him Godspeed is a partaker of his evil deeds, okay? So, man, that's why we don't have any affiliate camps again, okay? All these camps, IUIC, Nate, IUSPK, Israel's a God, okay? And all these boule-ass preachers, okay? They aren't teaching this doctrine directly and correctly, okay? They're not teaching it in the like manner that we teach it, all right? And, hey, it's sellouts, all right? They're sellouts, like I say. They sign 501c3 charters. They still using that name, JC, all right? They still saying that the Revelation 13th chapter, that RFD chip is not the mark of the beast. They off in every way. And again, I did a lesson on these boule ass pastors, all right? A lie, hate the truth, part 1 and part 2. And the reason why a lie hates the truth, okay, Israel, because the only way a lie can exist is if the truth is hid, suppressed, or held back from the people. That's the only way a lie can exist, and that's why a lie hates the truth, okay? And I just have to tell you, like it said in that First Maccabees chapter 1, 11 through 13, these people have been ordained, are green lighted, okay? So they do this here thing, and it don't stop there. It don't just stop at these wicked ass pastors. The rabbit hole go real deep, Israel, okay? We know the movie and music industry it's full of sellouts, big sellouts, okay? P. Diddy, look at Diddy, the Diddy. Usher, po Kanye West. You see what happened to Kanye West, man. Sellouts at every level, and they ain't even enjoying this here, man. These small hatters just, man, making a fool of them, okay? All right? But the rabbit hole go deeper than that. It sellouts at every level to conclusion, which is the title of the lesson. Lord wills edifying through the Spirit. You got judges. You got politicians, all right? Okay, you got politicians, man. I was using this video with Shaq and Charles Barkley, where Charles Barkley says that he knows he's going to hell, okay? Now, I addressed that right there in Sellouts Part 1. I don't think I mentioned it in Part 2, but I'm definitely finna get clarification for you all listening and learning, okay? There is no such thing as hell. Hell is a condition, okay, or a state of mind, all right? From dust you came and dust you shall go back. Genesis 3 and 19. Let's get it. 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 Let's grab it. Genesis 3, 19. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. It says, in the sweat of thy face shalt thou breathe till thou return unto the ground. For out of it wast thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. Okay, so, hey, man, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. From dust you came, and dust you shall return. And your soul, well, all souls belong to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Your soul go back to him. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. We getting everything today. We locking it up tight. Ezekiel, let's grab Ezekiel 18 and 4. Ezekiel 18 and 4, okay, Israel? There we go. Ezekiel 18 and 4. And it says, behold, all souls are mine. As the soul of the Father, so also the soul of the Son is mine. The soul that sinneth, it shall die, okay? So we know your soul go back to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And like I said, there is no such thing as heaven and hell. Hell is a state of mind, a condition, all right? Okay, so now, whatever manner of wickedness they did, because like I said, sellouts on every level, okay? It just don't stop at these wicked ass pastors. It just don't, the rabbit hole, it goes real deep, okay? We know, again, the movie industry and the music industry sellouts at every level. Like I say, the Diddy, Usher, Kanye, you see what happened to Kanye West, man. And they did him, hey. And that's sellouts, all right? But it go deeper than that. It's sellouts at every level. Judges, politicians, okay? And the sports and media outlets as well, okay? I was using that video with Shaq and Charles Barkley again, where it said he know he's going to hell. All right, hey. And I just gave you that Matthew 3 and 19, where from dust you came and dust you shall return, and where your soul goes back to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai in Ezekiel 18 and 4. Now, if you've seen the video, if you've seen part 1 and part 2, they talking about we up in the clouds. This is the closest he gonna get to heaven. Again, no heaven or no hell, but he is for what they did, whatever manner of wickedness they done, how they did something strange for a little change, Israel, they gonna burn in that lake of fire. It talks about that in Zechariah 13th chapter, verses 8 and 9, okay? They will do that, but it's sellouts on every level, and it's been sellouts, okay, Israel? Michael Jordan, they use these catchy phrases. What I mean by that, they put these coons, these stepping Fletcher niggas, okay, these token chosen Jakes, all right. You seen the movie Django with Samuel L. Jackson, Uncle Tom Jake, okay. And I use that example, pushing that Jabby Wabby, how they promoted them, but they done sold out for filthy lucre. They've been ordained and green lighted to promote and push Esau's wickedness, okay? They've made a deal with the devil, okay? And made a deal with this present day evil world, okay? Or should I say temporal, because it is slated for destruction. They've chosen the money, cars, clothes, hoes, okay, over spiritual riches, all right? You see, it don't just stop there. Like I say, they put these people out there and they put them over our youth, over our young people, and they push them over the elderly too, who don't know any better, and make them like pillars of society, okay? Role models for the youth. And all the time they're promoting this madness, okay? And that's what they do. Jose Sanders, the news broadcaster Terrell Owens. You got another lady. Every year they do this pride thing, this gay pride thing, okay? That's what they've been green lighted and ordained to do this here. They've made a pact with the devil. They sold their soul. And like I said, Michael Jordan, he sacrificed his daddy. All right. See, fame and fortune, hey, it's a price to be paid, okay, Israel? All right, Israel. Let's go here. Let's grab Proverbs. And let's grab Proverbs 23rd chapter, okay? Proverbs 23, and we're going to start at the top. And it says, when thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite. Okay, so who rules this place, man? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They cover the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who and where is he? Roughly paraphrasing Job 9 and 24. You can go to Daniel 4 and 17. The wicked run this place, the bases of men. Esau, Edom, okay, they run this place, all right, man. And it says, when thou sittest to eat with the ruler, okay, consider diligently what is before thee, okay, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite, all right. I have a video, and what that's going into right there, okay, Esau, Edom, they do not give their favors away for free, okay? There are hidden agendas, okay, and ulterior motives behind everything they do. I'm going to let this video play. We're going to break down this Proverbs 23rd chapter. We're going to get you a couple of more precepts, okay, and get ready to close the lesson down. But before I push this video, I'm going to read the copyright disclaimer. Okay, so I don't get no flags or get anything like that. We're going to read the copyright disclaimer. And like I said, I just told you about the sellouts, okay? These boule pastors, all right? And I did a lesson on them, cutting them up. A lie, hate the truth. And it's sellouts on every level. Sellouts on all levels, the conclusion, okay? Copyright disclaimer, okay? Copyright disclaimer. under Section 107 of the Copyright of 1976, allowances made for fair use for the purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So let's get ready to let this play, and we'll get ready to close the lesson out, Israel. Again.
Drinking warm water with cinnamon before bed eliminates that blue parasite from the pancreas.
Any woman that'll sleep with the devil. Let me tell you something. This a list of people and things that's setting our people back 10,000 years. And they got to go in 2025, got to be left behind. There's no particular order. Everything that I named got to go, got to be left in last year. Number one, Stephen A. Smith. He the real live, in person Samuel L. Jackson in the movie The Django. He say whatever Master says. He ain't loyal to nobody but a goddamn check. ESPN, Disney, they own that ninja. And he don't care who he go against. You'll be sitting right there next to him for years. And he'll go dead against your ass in the wink of an eye. For a check. All they gotta do is wave some money around. Stephen A. don't play. He got a nose for the money. He ain't loyal to nobody. Number two, Shannon Sharpe. Cause how the hell he made a 19-year-old clear-colored woman richer than his own kids? He gave her more money than he made in his entire NFL career, and we still think he an undercover rainbow. Michelle, that wasn't enough, Auntie Shay Shay. Number three, Tyler Perry. All his movies that Tyler Perry make degrade our women. Cause he mad that he ain't one of them. And he never used his platform to speak up when we need him to. And he got caught in the back room with a clear-colored man, cause just like Shannon Sharpe, he don't date his own kind. Gots to go. Leave his goddamn rainbow chick with dick ass in 2025. He got to stay in this year. After this year, you're done, Tyler Perry. No more. We don't want to see your ass. We want to see you on Tubi. Number four, Amber Rose. She all the way in the way, cause she can't keep a man, and she say anything on them goddamn interviews. Now we might look at the backside of Amber Rose, but ain't nobody listening to her bald head ass. She just another version of Stacey Dash. She got to go. Leave Amber Rose in 2025. All that I'm a hoe too shit. All that I don't want to care nothing about that. Let goddamn 21 Savage 21. Let him have Amber Rose. Boy, you got to go. Number five, the passport bros and the passport hoes. If you going out the country to buy you some goddamn coochie, I hope Donna make your insecure ass stay over there. And all you women going over there to Jamaica, you can't go no more because Melissa done tore that shit up. You got to stay over here and find you a black man to rub on your behind. Number six, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg been in the way. He definitely an unloyal dog that you can buy from any PetSmart on the goddamn street. He'll switch on his own people. He'll even switch on shit that he say he against for some money. Tupac been warned us about Snoop Dogg, but we ain't listen. And now them people just stick him in front of everything that they want to sell us to make it feel like it's cool. He got to be left in 2025. Snoop, get your gray hair dog ass and then when you're out the way, boy, you get out the way, Snoop. Boy, you're in the way. Number seven, Van Jones. Van Jones was bought by Jeff Bezos. Because in 2021, Mr. Amazon gave Van Jones $100 million. And he been advocating for the other side ever since he got that deposit. Chicka-chee! Van Jones ain't nothing but another bald-headed Stephen A. that say anything that master tell him to. He got to be left in 2025. Number 8. Black men that's married to ranch dressing colored women but claim to be pro-black. You can't speak like Dr. King if you ain't got a Coretta. Cause you ain't but an opportunist, a Kunge West. You ain't got no right to speak on the needs of our people cause you're setting us back to the jungle fever. Movie day. We got to leave y'all there in 2025. Boy, you better enjoy your air while it's still out. Cause boy, when December 31st cut, boy, your air getting cut when the ball drop. Number 9, undisciplined black men. Any man that lose his wife or his bag over a fetish or some kind of weird fantasy is setting us back generations. I'm talking about 1,000 years BC, because the money should go to the black men that's married and faithful. Men that can't be tricked or distracted by the enemy deserve to get the bag. Similar to like LeBron James or the rapper E40 or LL Cool J. Man, them the people deserve all the money in the world, man. All these undisciplined black men that ain't got no mushroom tip discipline, y'all cancel moving forward into the new year. Your ass getting cut when the ball drop. Gots to go. Number 10, BBL women with no goddamn brains. Women who spend 20K on their goddamn body before putting 20K down on a house. I'm talking about the women who could get online and twerk. I'm talking about... You could do all that on the goddamn internet. You could twerk and you could do all that, but you can't get on the goddamn internet and talk educated. Gots to go. Women who want a man to buy them the shit that they can't buy themselves. Women who out here laying up with everybody, but ain't with nobody. Gots to go. Women that got all these goddamn demands from different men, but can't cook, clean, or do nothing but shake their little ass. Gots to go. I'm talking about all you homewreckers that's dating married men and you know they married.
Well, there you have it, Israel. Hey, this was a list that he just did. We got the point. We done seen enough, okay? But what you have to realize, these people are ordained, are green lighted. They are clean contrary to the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So they've been green lighted. They've been ordained, okay? They're given over to this bag, okay? And everything that they push, like I say, they put them out there as pillars of society, role model citizens, okay? What's the word that I'm looking for? These are the for our youth, okay? Role models. Oh, these are supposed to be role models for our youth, all right? And they put them out there, then get them old catchy fads and trends. When I was coming up in the 80s, I was a younger man then, okay? All right. Mike, I want to be like Mike. We heard that all through the late 80s and the 90s, okay? I want to be like Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Fuck, I want to be like Michael Jordan for. Like I say, he sacrificed his daddy. And fame and fortune, it comes with the price here in America, okay? Let's get back right into this here lesson and get ready to close it, okay? Proverbs 23, okay, and we're going to start at the top. It says, when thou sittest to eat with the ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be given to appetite, okay? So, man, you have to, consider what this man is proposing in front of you. Because like I said, Esau, Edom, he don't give his favors away for free, all right? And neither does Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, okay? What's that, Sirach? Is that 6th chapter? If thou get it for free, and okay, prove him first. But everything that, Esau, Edom does, there's a hidden agenda or an ulterior motive behind it, okay? What I'm going at, like he says, we're going to give you this TV show, Tyler Perry, but we're going to give you 60 episodes, all right? And 50 of them, we want you to put on a dress. They degrade you, take away your manhood, okay? Humiliate you, all right? We're going to give you this $250 million TNT contract, okay, Charles Barkley and Shaq, but you got to bend over. You got to do something strange for some change, all right, Israel? You got to sell your soul for fortune and fame, okay? Let's keep reading. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite, okay? See, and if you give in to this here, you sign on the dotted line, you cut your thumb and put that blood sacrifice on there. You might as well put a knife to your throat and kill yourself, cause you done laid down, you're in bed with him now. It says, be not desirous of his dainties, for they are a deceitful meat. And his dainties, that's going into what I've been talking about. His cars, the clothes, the hoes, the money, the fame and fortune that comes with the price here in America, okay? Like I said, we're gonna give you $100 million, okay? We're gonna give you $100 million, okay, signing bonus, okay? We're gonna give you $100 million with a $20 million signing bonus, all right? But the kicker part is you got to get it on the chip, okay? We gonna give it to you on the chip, all right? And those are his dainties, okay? His jobs, okay? Okay, his prestigious cars, okay? His fame, okay? These dainties, okay? All right, these are the carnal riches, okay? These are carnal riches. These are worldly riches, okay? Those are his dainties, where basically the crumbs off his table, okay? It says, be not desirous of his dainties, okay? Don't worry about it if you don't get this $100,000, a $500,000, $250 million TNT contract. Those are those dainties that he puts out there, okay? And they are a deceitful meat because, again, fame and fortune comes with the price here in Babylon, aka America, okay? You gotta do something strange for a little change. You gotta sell your soul for silver and gold, all right? Well, look what Jennifer Hudson did, all right? That's another example. Sellouts on every level, Israel. She sold her whole, she sacrificed, like they say. It's a hidden agenda, ulterior motive behind it. Well, we got to sacrifice somewhere. It's got to be a blood sacrifice somewhere, okay? It'll be a mercy killing. Sacrifice, who was that? Her nephew, mama, auntie, I forget. But she sacrificed almost her whole family for a little fortune and fame, okay? And that's what they want you to do, okay? When thou sittest to eat with the ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are a deceitful meat. And it says, labor not to be rich. Cease from thy own wisdom, okay? You see what it says? Cease from thy own wisdom, all right? Wilt thou set thy eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven, okay? So a fool and his money are soon apart anyway, all right, Israel? All right, you see what it says? And labor not to be rich, all right? Proverbs 30. Let's get Proverbs 30 and we'll move on. Proverbs 30. And we want Proverbs 38. Give me 8. Proverbs 30 and 8. It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my Lord God in vain. So we labor not to be rich. All right. We don't want to be rich, man. Let's go here. Give me that 1 Timothy. Got to get him. Give me that 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy 6, okay, and I want 10. We're going to get right to the point. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some converted after, they chase after it, okay, they do all manner of wickedness like I just told you. They do a little something strange for a little change. They sell their soul for silver and gold, okay? It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some converted after, they have erred from the faith, okay, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows, all right? See what it says? So, man, the love of money is the root of all evil, okay, Israel, all right? And I just gave you that Proverbs 38:9. Man, labor not to be rich. Give me neither poverty nor riches. I'm a simple man, okay? And that's what we are, simple men. All right, so sellouts on every level, okay? On every level, Israel. Let's get ready to close the lesson, all right? Let's go here. Let's grab this Luke again. We're going to get this Luke again, Luke 6, and we're going to get Luke 6 and 24, okay? All right, we want Luke 6 and 24. And Luke 6 and 24, and it reads, it says, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation, okay? And that's your consolation. These carnal riches, these worldly riches, okay? Them billions of dollars that you have, your money, your cars, your clothes, okay? That private jet you got, that's consolation. You don't get the kingdom, okay? 1 Corinthians. Give me 1 Corinthians, okay? Give me 1 Corinthians, okay, and what do I want? 1 Corinthians 2 and 9. 1 Corinthians 2 and 9, and it says, but as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart, and the Hebrew word for heart is lab, which means your mind, entered into the heart of man, the things which God had prepared for them that love him. See what I'm talking about? So you don't get that. You don't get the kingdom, okay? Matthew 6 and 33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all my righteousness, and all these things will be added on to you, roughly paraphrasing. You don't get the kingdom. That's your consolation right here. Let's jump back in this Luke, okay, in 6 and 24. All right, Luke 6 and 24. But woe unto him that is rich, okay? You see what it says? Woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. All right, and he said it's easier for rich man can't get. Let's get this Matthew. Rich man can't even get into the kingdom. Okay, let's grab Matthew real quick. What we want, Matthew? Is that 19 and 24? I think it is. Let's see, Matthew 19 and 24. Yeah, that's it. The water, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Then said Yahweh Shai unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. Okay? And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. So let's jump right back in this Luke 6, okay, and 24, okay? Luke 6 and 24. Woe, but woe unto you that are rich, ye have received your consolation. So that's your consolation right there, okay? It says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger, all right? So woe unto you that are full right now, because you enjoying these riches. You got these worldly and carnal riches, okay? But you're going to starve later. And what's that in Isaiah 65 and 13? He say, my people going to eat, and ye shall be hungry. My people going to drink, and you're going to be thirsty. We're going to rejoice, and you're going to be ashamed. That's that Isaiah 65th chapter, starting around verse 13, if I'm not mistaken, all right? And that's what it says. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall moan and weep, okay? And same thing, make your ass laugh now, it's going to make you cry later, okay? All right, so we have sellouts on every level, okay? Sellouts on every level. we'll get ready and we'll close with this Matthew, okay? Let's close with Matthew. And we want Matthew, is that, let me see, what do we want? Matthew 16. Give me Matthew 16. Matthew 16. Matthew 16 and is that 26? Yes, yes. Matthew 16 and 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Okay, see, because this money, man, this money can't help you, man, that you selling your soul for, man. Let's go here and we'll go right back into that Matthew. We're going to jump right back into that Matthew 16 and 26 and close, but we need to go here first. I need my Psalms. Let me get my Psalms 49. Is that Psalms 49 and 6? Yeah, here you go. The water, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Psalms 49 and 6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother or give to God a ransom for him, okay? All right, you hear what that said? For the redemption of their soul is priceless and it ceased forever. So money can't save your ass, all right? So why you doing all this here anyway? Again, let's close the lesson, all right? Matthew, let's grab this Matthew and get ready to close. Matthew 16 and 26. It says, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? So again, I did a lesson also on this here very topic, measuring stick. What are you using as a measuring stick to measure how successful or how wealthy you are here in Babylon, aka America? Are you using these worldly and carnal riches? You know, the money, the cars, the clothes, the hoes? Or are you using those spiritual riches that it talks about in that Matthew 6 and 19, okay? All right. Are you using those spiritual riches? So what are you using? What's in your wallet, Israel? That's pretty much all I have right now. Lord will, the lesson was edifying through the Spirit. In closing, I'd like to say Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and Abababo.